Então, hoje em dia, aprender inglês é crucial e é muito mais do que somente aprender inglês. É uma questão de comunicação. Os meus alunos são alunos adultos, não é? Logo, o inglês é extremamente importante na vida deles. Eles não têm tempo. Por isso, eu consigo, de forma flexível, dar-lhes aquilo que eles precisam. Não só para evoluírem pessoalmente, não é? Por exemplo, inscreverem-se em cursos onde todo o programa é feito em inglês.
Eu sou Cristina Ramalho e a maior parte de vós conhece-me por ser instrutora internacional da The Reconnection, facilitadora de cura reconectiva e reconexão pessoal. Antes era diretora financeira e depois de entrar neste processo de cura reconectiva, descobri o meu propósito interior e dediquei-me a facilitar este retorno ao equilíbrio e esta expansão de consciência.
And let's admit Christina, who was a sweetheart because she accepted like 10 minutes ago, like 10 minutes before the class started. So yay. Okay. Hello, Christina.
Hi, everybody.
How are you? You are so gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. Now, what should I answer that? Thank you so much.
Christina, I was just telling the students that you are a total rock star because you accepted my invitation 10 minutes before the class started.
Well, you were lucky that I could. I was home just, sending emails, and why not opening the camera and helping you out? Life is like that.
We were very lucky.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So, beautiful people, we are going to ask a couple of questions to Christina. So, André, you can be the first one. Which one do you want to
Okay, let's go. Hello, Christina.
Hi, Andre.
So my question is, you are a reconnective healing.
I know, it's a difficult word, I know.
Yeah. Can you explain us what is this? How do you help people?
Well, thank you for your question. It's an innate skill that every human has, and somehow we have forgotten. And it's an energy interaction. The sessions are like you lay down your client on a massage table and you play with what you feel in your hands, the frequencies of light, energy, and information. Paying attention to it, to this interaction, and paying attention to the client, you are able to facilitate a process of consciousness expansion, but it is an organic process. So at the end of the session, the client usually is in a different state of consciousness, the state of consciousness of presence. Within him is silence, like the thought voice just shut up, and the thought voice is the fear voice, the programmed survival mode that we live in. With it, there is no therapy, there is no goal. I don't need to know what my client is suffering because we don't direct it. That's why it's a healing and it's not a therapy. There are no steps, and children at the age of 3, 5, they take 5 minutes to start feeling. We, as adults, we have more limitations, more fears, more beliefs that limits us. So we might need a few more hours or days to anchor this innate skill that we have, feeling magnetic sensations and paying attention to them, being the catalyst that allows the client to start their own process. So if you compare with the energetic techniques like Reiki, you might have heard about. With Reiki, there is a process of diagnosing and then choosing a place to put the hands and then achieve a goal. So you have a headache, I will take care of your head. With the reconnective healing, you assume you are interacting with frequencies of high vibration, as the scientists discovered, because they were measuring this amount of energy in the seminars where we are on the one weekend, we call live immersion weekend because we immerse ourselves in these frequencies, they were able to register gamma rays, which means that that room should be with that amount of energy at 300 centigrades, which was not happening. So they say it's a new bandwidth of waves of light that we can interact. So we are interacting with an intelligence, the same intelligence that lives within us. When you cut your finger in the kitchen, you don't tell your body what it has to do to heal. You don't know what your body does.
Yeah.
You have an intelligence in you, right? So you connect to a higher frequency of that wisdom. If you want, you connect to your higher self. If you want, you connect to your soul. If you want, you achieve a different state of consciousness. And then you can anchor it. If you receive a session, you will receive a benefit that will make you do a quantum jump to go to a new balance in life. But if you want to anchor it, you might want to do level 1, level 2, and then you don't have to pay the sessions. You start doing to yourself, to your friends, and that is really what we want to people to remember. I am a former financial director. I had 3 depressions, and these appeared to me. I was completely skeptical, and this appeared to me when I was in a nervous breakdown, and I didn't want to go to psychiatrist. I didn't want to take any pills. I never took them in my life because I remember my mother taking them and the struggle that she had. And I just did the personal reconnection, which is the other service that we have in the one's lifetime. We become reconnected for good. And I felt immediately the joy, the inner peace, home, as I call it. And I understood that home is a state of consciousness and that I can go there if I develop this skill. So this is on planet Earth for more than 25 years. Dr. Eric Pearl, an American chiropractic, just had he has a book, The Reconnection, that you can buy in any bookstore. And he was surprised after some incidents in his life. He started to heal his patients without touching them, and they started to say that I'm feeling your hands without touching. So then the scientists came. Then Eric Pearl recognized that there is no healer. We all are healers. He was not special because his clients were healing their kids after that. So he started to teach it for more than 25 years ago. Now he's retired, and we are 13 in the academy, and we are lots of professionals in the world, more than, I don't know, 100,000, I don't know, just something like that. But yes, it's a new world to discover, that we have now fundamental theory in quantum physics. So quantum physics explains that through the field, the zero field, and many other phenomena that somehow explains how attention and not intention, attention is a quantum instrument, because we are beings that co-create our reality. And we are not aware of that. And we are always co-creating. We can co-create from fear.
Yes.
And we are unlucky and everything happens the same and nothing changes because we are expecting that. So we are creating that. Or we change our state of consciousness and we become the observers of ourselves. Like I have a trigger and I feel anger and I say, oh, there's a space. I don't react anymore. And then I correct. So yes, it's very beautiful. So I became like an ambassador, because I had to tell everybody that depression goes away with 3 sessions for good. And my clients, for the last 8 years that I do it just fully, all my hours are to this work. They go away, they become well and they go away. So I must do presentations to have clients, and also, of course, they refer to me to other people, but they really are on their own. This is not the fish. This is the way to get the fish. Just it's an instrument you get to yourself, and you never need me again. I won't tell you come next month and come. No, you have 1, 2, 3 sessions. You might want a personal reconnection, or doing the trainings to become a professional, or to anchor this. But you don't need the guru. Is inside you, and you find this connection with the reconnective healing frequencies.